Hey guys, it's me, myself, and I. Anyway, it's Angie, Lux. How you wanna call me? I don't know. It's your choice. But right now, I just go as Angie because it's like a reference to my real name right now. If you wonder why I'm here and why I'm not making videos, I'm not making videos because right now I'm busy. I don't remember how to talk. Wait. But yeah, I'm in college, university, and I'm being very busy. Oh my god, I need to fix my English. Uh, but yeah, right now I was in my room, doing absolutely nothing for my life, and while I was in my room, I found in my desk under my books an old drawing. If you ask how old it is, a few months, maybe. And like while I was doing that, I had an idea, and it was like, what if I remake that drawing? I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it in my free time, and this is how it's going. You can guess the character, and it is a seal. Like, I don't know, man. It is just her. And I also saw that this drawing was with the barely few first designs I had of my girly gang of demigoddess. Yeah, I even have them all as Greek when like two of them right now aren't Greek. There's two Roman girls that were supposed to be Greek, and I changed that because I love the Romans. I cannot with them. They're beautiful. Yes. Oh my god. Anyway, so these girls. What am I even doing right now? What am I drawing? Uh, that was my brother. Anyway, so I was drawing this because this little miniature here because I actually want to explain some random things right now that how were my OCs used supposed to look in their first designs because I actually have different designs for the girls, especially for like three of them. I even have an extra girl that I didn't include in my group, and I don't know if I ever will because maybe I will, but as a villain, like an evil girl, because she was not supposed to be a good person, and we need bad people sometimes. Sometimes we need bad people. Because without bad people, who is going to traumatize the others? Yeah, you said that. But anyway, uh, if I could show you right now, I would, but I literally can't because the camera would interrupt this video and I would have to start all over. Maybe I post I'll post in my community later the old drawing versus the new one. And I actually made this will make this girl an actual character. That maybe will happen. I don't know. About my universe of like Percy Jackson. I I don't know. I'll try to make an actual universe because I'm still reading the books. I'm pretty new to all of this because in my I didn't grow up with Percy Jackson. I am a recent fan of Percy Jackson because I found it online and I liked it and I started reading. Right now, I'm still in the Thunder Thief, like half of the book. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to know more. And I spoil the story for myself because I literally love to know more and more. And I want to read all the books because I want to know everything. I want to know all the characters. I want everything. Of course, there's basic fandom things I know. Basic because I'm in the fandom and I need information. And there's other stuff that I'm going to learn on my own because that's life. Anyway, it's because I have a big obsession right now over Greek mythology fandoms, Epic the Musical, PGO. Maybe not video games because I don't play many video games. But maybe in the future I will learn about more fandoms like maybe a how is this game if I not wrong, there's a Greek and there's an anime of Greek mythology. I don't remember the name exactly, but I know there is because I've seen videos about it a lot. I'm unsure if to watch the anime, and I know that there's also a few games. A lot because my boyfriend, who is my gamer type of person, actually speaks up a lot about them. He even wrote a whole uh, poetry about those games, and oh my god, uh, it's funny. Anyway, I also want to tell you guys a few details about my OCs. Right now, I'm starting with Cecile because, come on, we all know who's my favorite child. If you haven't noticed by now, I have favoritism with my children. And sadly, my favorite children are three of them. And one is Cecile. Maybe because she's the oldest creation. Not the oldest character, because the oldest of my OCs is actually Mitio. I love Mitio. If you wonder how I came up with his name, like Miti, oh, it's because I was between Mateo and Meteor. Yeah, I considered Meteor as a name. But I said, who the fuck will name their son Meteor? And I said, what if I just name him Meteo? Like, it's a mix. It's a mix. It's a mix. Uh, so anyway, talking about that, mentioning his name, little random fact: Meteo wasn't supposed to be a Boreas child. He was actually going to be a son of another god, but I changed it because why not? I wanted to change it. And by the way, he also was supposed to be way lighter than his actual color right now. I changed it because I wanted more colorism, and I love I love that that I made the change. I love my moreno, moreno, moreno. Ah. Anyway, uh, yeah. So I'm starting off with Cecile. Yeah, I know. Like why people normally you will write Cecile like Cecile, right? No, but I have to do this because why not? It's still pronounced the same. It's literally pronounced the same, like Cecile, 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 Cecile. It's the exact same shit. So anyway, I'm going to start with random facts about Cecile because I feel like it. So the first fact about Cecile is everyone knows the way I draw her hair, right? We all know how I oftenly draw Cecile's hair, or like, come on, guys, or how I actually made it. Like, I made it this way, and then it comes like this in the sides. And yeah, it's a very like common kind of drawing hair very lazily. I honestly like to draw hair like that. It's very easy for me. But yeah, uh, I draw her hair like this, and then all her hair behind her is just long, like very long. What if I told you this was not how she was supposed to look at all? Her hair wasn't like this, and her eyebrows, I usually draw them like really thin, but that wasn't the plan either. A lot. I don't know what to say anymore. Uh, so yeah, I actually had another hair for her when I started designing her. It's not very different because the first design for Cecile was pretty simple. Indeed, Cecile wasn't a POC when I started making her. I progressively turned her into a Percy Jackson OC, and I don't regret it at all. Anyway, for the first design, she had a white dress, a long white dress. But since in Percy Jackson, people use the camp outfit, of course she used it. Guess say when she isn't in the camp, she uses different clothing. And meanwhile, she is indeed a black cat. That doesn't forbid her from being herself. and wearing wherever she wants. She can be as feminine as she wants, but she can also be blunt and rude with people. I like my girl. And so the first hair I had for her was like divided on the sides, and then she had this chunk going down here, and then her hair covered her ear, and then on the other side I'm using a picture to draw this, like a reference picture, because as I said, I have the old drawing of Cecile here, so I'm using that as a reference of how she used to look. Okay, so we draw the on parts of the hair, and right here she had this. She had a pin in her hair that was a skeleton. Yeah, like too much of Hades vibe. Because why not? Why not? I decided to change it because it was too obvious of who's gonna be her father if I put obvious things in her. And she's not, I don't know. I didn't want to be obvious with her. So, yeah. Another thing is, I don't want I want her to be simple. Yeah. Normally her hair is down, right? But no, in her previous design, her hair was tied with two little. Her hair was tied with two little ribbons along the sides. Like, I don't know how to draw the ribbons right now. But let's say she was wearing two ribbons on each side and her hair was curly from there. I know my videos are boring. If you dislike this, just leave me. I'm so boring. So yeah, this was supposed to be her hair. I honestly don't know why I abandoned that idea. Maybe because she looks too childish and all that. But yeah, this was supposed to be her hair at the beginning. Uh, but not much has changed. She still have that leave me alone face, and that that face that tells you she hasn't slept in days, that she's a vampire. Indeed, one of the jokes I used to make about Cecile when I was drawing her was that people that didn't know her assumed she was or a Nick's daughter or an Kate daughter. Not many people mentioned Hades because of the uh, oath. So people mostly classified her in the Nick's and Kate children because she used to look like a freaking ghost and a vampire. Like, yes, it is canon that Cecile's skin is white to a point that she looks pale. She's so pale. And she has bags under her eyes. Not only from not sleeping enough, because she doesn't sleep enough because of all her trauma. She also cries at nights in despair because she has nightmares about her brother's death because he was there. He was killed in front of her eyes. Yeah, I love giving my children trauma. I'm, I'm a bad mother, but who cares? Uh, so yeah, another fact about Cecile that is still in the character is that Cecile is not only short, but she looks young. And you might say, well, she's a teenager. Of course, she's going to look young. You don't get me. She looks younger than she ever should look. And if you ask me what I mean by that, guys, she looks like a baby. That's canon. She tries to be intimidating. She tries to be evil. And all shit. But she just looks like a angry gremlin. The only thing that makes her scary is she has dead eyes when she is glaring at you. That's the only thing that makes her scary enough. Because she just looks young. Even the fun fact that I'm even thinking about reflecting it until she grows up. Like, she will never be tall. Never be tall. Because she will be short all her life. And because she will always look young. I don't know if that is a curse. We can blame Aphrodite, I guess, because she's the goddess of beauty. Who is the goddess of youth? Hebe. Anyway, but no, Hebe. Yeah and no. Okay, I don't think I can use that here. But yeah. So anyway, Cecile is like that kind of girl of your group you have to guess the age of because she doesn't look her age. And that's an issue for her because people don't take her seriously because she looks like a child. She has to explain every time she goes to a place where people don't know her. She has to explain to people that she is not a baby because she just looks like one. In the current history that I'm making, by Apollo trials, she would be at least 50 maybe? No, wait. In trials of Apollo, she's around, yeah, around 16, 15, around that age. And the thing is, she doesn't look that age. By 14, she still looks like she's 10 years old. And that's a lot to say. The worst part is everyone believes that she is that age, but she's not. She's just small as heck. Amazingly. Another fact about Cecile is from England. Yeah, I know. Half of my characters, half of Percy Jackson characters are American. I get it. But my OCs are not from America, some of them. Like, OCs that are not American are Cecile. Cecile is British, actually. So if you want to imagine Cecile having a British accent, that's correct. She has a British accent. Accent. I don't know how to say that in English. un acento, an accent. I guess that's how you say it. Yeah, that's canon for her. Another thing, another character that is indeed not American would be uh, Darling, because Darling is Argentine, Argentina, Argentina. I don't know how to say it in English. Argentinian. I don't know. Uh, who else is from another country? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Uh, I'm thinking. Oh yeah. I have one. I have one. I have one. Uh, my boy. Uh, my boy. Wait. I need Gasha. I need Gasha. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. My poor boy. Kian. No, acuerdo. Kian. I gotta search for his name. But it's one of the Boreas kids. It's one of the Boreas kids. Where is my baby? Kian. This baby right here. My baby. Yeah. He is Canadian. Canadian. But yeah. Also, the devil. Me and the devil. Okay. Also, who else? What is my baby? Yeah, they're all my babies. I just love some more than others. This guy, this beautiful guy right here, that I love with all my soul, he is Mexican or Italian. I have to choose. I don't know which nationality says him better. That's my boy. I actually think him being Italian is actually very good. Yeah, just imagine that. An Aphrodite kid in Italy. I can't imagine it. Yeah, my Aphrodite boy. I know the concept of having a Aphrodite boy is weird, I think, because I don't see many people making Aphrodite boys. But he's our boy. And he's gay. Yeah, I had to. I had to. So more facts about characters. I don't have many. I don't have many. I have to think. But I think that will be all for now. I think. Oh yeah, about you and Julius, my twins, because they are twins. I think it's obvious. I don't think I have to explain you that. But hello, it's me again. I'm the kind of person that is going to explain things that you don't need to know, but I'm here. And yeah, Anyway, these guys have a really close relationship with Hermes kids. And sometimes I confuse them with Hermes kid myself. I think that's a canon that they will hang out so much with the people of the cabin of Hermes that people will think they are from that cabin, but they are not. They are from Demeter's. Look at that baby. I can't believe you died, baby. Why you did this to me? Why did you do this to me? Do you hate me? You know I'm talking to you. I'm going to cry. I still don't get over it. Anyway, like, Jung and Julius would be very close friends of these guys. Yeah, I have design for them. I don't have videos about them, but I just love these two. Where is my other beats? Where are you? Uh, where is Travis? It has to be some here. These twins. Like Julius and Jung will be really close friends with Connor and Travis. But Connor and Travis will be like the worst influence for these two kids because they will teach them to misbehave in ways they don't even know. And of course, big sister Katie will have to take action in it because she cannot leave her beautiful younger siblings around these two idiots, or they will destroy the entire camp. They love misbehaving, especially Jung. Jung loves to play jokes and make a lot of things he shouldn't do. And that's a reason of why she needs to be watched by everyone all the time. I also think she would be really close to Luna. Uh, you can confirm me if you think the same. I always forget how to address you. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can tell me if you think that's a good idea. Because I feel like Luna and you would have a lot of good pranks to do. I think they will love misbehaving. And that's why everyone will have to keep an eye on them. So they will place the whole camp and themselves into danger. But you can blame them, totally like children being children. And especially they're demigods. You cannot blame them. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. If I get any more fun facts about my characters or interesting facts that I can remember, I'm going to make another of these videos. I'm just doing this because I feel funny and I need to make content. Also, look at this demon. That's just the mother that killed her child. And this is her dead child. I I can't with myself. Bye.